Okay, here it is. Very first print. I'm doing a 5 mil calibration cube. I got my new smart controller installed. Um, I got all my axes set up. I got my gold PLA loaded. I have not printed anything. This is the very first print. I sliced the cube and home the axes and hit go. I did add some glue stick to my glass to give me some good adhesion, which turned out pretty well. One trick I can tell you is when you're applying glue stick to the bed, um, either mist it with water or put a few drops of water down and then set the glue stick into the water, and that'll give you just an ultra thin layer. Um, and then put your kind of make sure that it's spread out as evenly as possible without using your fingers, because you don't want oils from your fingertips. Also clean the glass with rubbing alcohol before I apply the glue stick. And then throw it on the bed and heat the bed up and wait until the glue stick gets like that translucent opaqueness before you try printing with it. So I'm doing the calibration right now to set my extrusion multiplier. I got my filament spool sitting over on top of the microwave. I might come up with something that hangs from up here, although I don't know. I've got to come up with a housing to mount my smart controller. So right now I'm printing the first layer at 200 and then dropping to 195, which is what I found on the internet for a standard Chinese gold filament. I'm assuming this is a pretty cheap Chinese gold filament since it was free from G-Tech. And I got the bed running at about 60 degrees Celsius. And so far, I'm really kind of liking this print quality. The G-Tech Repetier host software, I have both versions of Repetier installed, the Repetier version and the one downloaded from the G-Tech site. And it comes preloaded with some printer settings. And I recommend you play around with that. I don't know that they have a Linux version of it, but maybe what I can do is find a way to print all the settings, and you could set it up in the other Repetier host. But I don't know how thick the walls are exactly to set my extrusion multiplier, but I can tell you that compared to the 2-up, already I can see there is like no banding. Well, it's ever so slight. And again, I have a bent lead screw. I did straighten it some, and I reseated my bushings and tried tweaking the adjustment on them. So my Z-axis is not wobbling nearly as much as it was the other day. And we've got the functioning ramps board ticking away, heating up the bed and the extruder there. And I have two bad polo load drivers. So one bad polo driver for every controller I've ordered. So if you guys are going to get a 3D printer, just save yourself the trouble while you're waiting on it to come. Go on Amazon and order you 4 or 5 Pololu drivers or step sticks, because I've been going through them like they're candy. And that's it. So far so good. First successful print.